Hi guys, let's play a bit with our friend Superman. Essentially, the other day I was planning to make a video about essentially a new loadout that I'm trying out. Sadly, the live broadcast kept on crashing, and we never were able to go through with that. So let's try again. And also, I made a few tweaks to my look. I'm trying a new Superboy inspired look, which looks kind of neat despite being inspired by the Superboy from the 90s. Well, let's give this a try. So essentially what I'm doing with my loadout is that I'm trying to take advantage of the thermal absorption and volatility and also the burning interactions. So essentially, you want me to use Galactus? Uh, okay, I was planning to use Superman for the DPS, but okay, let's go with Galactus. I have no problem with that. That old background, you mean the one where we don't see the comments? Yeah, I suppose I could do that. I thought it would make easier for you guys to see each other's comments, but no, I have no problem with going to with the old comments. Essentially, this layout kind of bothers me a bit sometimes, so let's try and do that.
This is my favorite character of yours.
Oh
We
well,
could see in the live chat, so there is Newton to worry about.
well, I'm glad you like it. It's a fun character to play, although I haven't played him all that much lately. Let's go to our base just for 1 second. I just want to check to make sure everything is more or less somewhat up to date. Yeah, that should be enough. So let us start with the vault, and we'll play it by ear after that.
Welcome, welcome, one and all, to Joker's Room of Fun, Mayhem and Prizes.
Oh yeah, we just got the old vault back. I didn't realize. This might be the first time I do the vault, or if I did it before, it didn't occur to me that the summer
I
seasonal is
like how
fine.
organized their inventory is.
I think so. I'll have to tweak it a bit. I guess we're done here.
That's it. Game
Before we get started, I'll probably let's go to the broker for just a second or two. In order to do that, we'll go to our other base.
I followed your tips on raising my CR, but each time I hit the next tier up I get loot locked.
You get loot locked? Oh, is it because are you legendary? If you don't have the if you're not legendary, or if you did not purchase the next DLC,
What were you looking for in the vault?
nothing other than the mark of victory. I probably have most of the styles. No, I'm probably still missing a few styles with this character. The one character I have that almost have everything from the vault is my Magneto.
No.
You're not legendary, so that's probably why.
I'm not legendary.
Okay, so that's probably why. Essentially, you need to purchase the next DLC to be able to get the loot from the next. Although come to think of it, it's supposed to be the free open month or something like that. So you should be able at least to play those missions at least once until you get loot locked.
How do you play the episodes?
Oh, you don't. Essentially, all you have to do is you have to use the on duty menu, and you're going to be able to get access to the
I get the
episodes.
worst gear in the game.
Oh, I understand. I've rotten luck as well, so I understand. Essentially, all you need to do to play the episodes is that you just need to cure for the mission, and you should be able to gain access to it. The only exception is that if you don't have the combat rating for it, like right now, the minimum combat rating is 158. I'm not there yet with my Galactus. So essentially, with Galactus, I can play up to the Phantom Zone. And for 8 players, I probably can play. Well, I can play them all except probably yeah, Darkside War Factory. I'm 151 right now. Well, and it seems we sold something already. There we go. So let's get rid of at least some of the junk. And this one I'll figure out. I'm not sure how much to ask for it yet. But yeah, if you're not legendary, the loot lock works differently if you're legendary. If you're not legendary, I'm not sure exactly how. So you can see I have the Phantom Zone trinket with Galactus. I have the OMAC trinket. And I'm not sure. Do I have? I have the monitor
Is this
proper.
PS4?
Yeah, this is
Did
PS4.
you add that emblem to your Wonder Woman like you said?
Oh well, the thing is, once you after combat rating,
The
after
Wonder
level,
Woman.
I got what you meant. After level 30, the double XP doesn't matter. Essentially, the experience points are
Emblem.
the experience points work to get you from level 1 to level 30. Once you reach level 30, it doesn't matter. If you could have quadruple XP, the XP no longer matter. What matters is the item level of your gear. Like you can see right now, the item level of my shoulders is 132. My gloves are 129. So that's what is going to increase the combat rating of your character. So if you get higher level gear, then your combat rating will get higher. I hope this made sense. So let's try and play a few group missions with our Galactus. It's going to be a bit tricky because for some of the missions, like the Secreted Cathedral, you can see the minimum combat rating is 113. So if we end up with like two, even I was about to say 2 or 3 players that are 113, but even just 2 players at 113, and odds are we won't be able to make the two to play the mission. Well, let's try it out anyway. We'll see what happens.
How do you get higher level armor?
From the vendors, and from the mission. The higher level the missions, the higher level the gear will be.
Would you be willing to run low levels through raids?
Well, sure, I have no problems running lower level missions. So here we can see we have a 170, 164, 172. So I'm the lowest at 150, so that's nice.
Solitude. With Superman gone, we should be able to get acquainted with some intriguing.
How do you get Green Lantern emblem?
You can't. Well, you have to purchase tier 5 gear, but soon we should have access to what's it called? Soon we should have some time capsules that will give us some lantern emblems. Although it's going to be like a lottery system, so there's going to be a random thingy that will decide if we get the emblem or not. Although the good thing about having the emblem, we're going to be able to use it with any styles we want. Right now, the emblem is stuck with one of the tier 5 styles. But if we can get access to just the emblem itself, then we'll be in business. Then we're going to be able to put the emblem on any slimline styles that we want. I guess we're not going to take care of that turret.
Do you think there will be a Green Lantern event like there is with Wonder Woman?
Well, no, I don't think so. We did have quite a few Green Lantern DLCs.
Or other heroes?
Probably other heroes at some point. But I doubt. With Green Lantern, we already had quite a few DLCs that had to do with the Green Lantern. Essentially, with Green Lantern, we were supposed to get the
I'm a
war.
T3 hard light troll. I'm a good troll. It's just my CR is too low.
No, I understand. Essentially, you need to get better gear. It's that simple. You may have, I did make a video where essentially I show all the vendors from tier 1 to tier 7. So essentially,
WWN will they update so they have new 5-2 costumes in Quo?
No, I don't think they will do that. The new 52 is pretty much behind us. It didn't have any lasting powers, and it didn't stand the test of time. So the new 52 was a fad that sadly is pretty much done now.
In the form of his dear old dad, no less. Looks like it has been recently upgraded. Stay on your toes.
If you enjoyed the new 52, well, I hope you enjoyed it while it lasted, because it didn't last.
AI is stealing the power of those sunstones to protect itself. Destroy those sunstones down in the chasm.
Come on.
I bet those fortress controls.
Do you have gadgets?
Oh yeah, I have quite a few gadget characters. I have Batman, the Wolverine, the Phantom. I have quite a few. Essentially, the gadget power is pretty much the default power that you use if you want to recreate pretty much any pulp heroes or any heroes that don't have superpowers. Well, you pretty much end up giving them gadget powers. So you want to create Batman? Give him gadget. You want to create the Phantom? Give him gadget. You want to recreate the Shadow? Again, give him gadget.
How do you get your new tunes up so fast? It's amazing.
Uh,
Sorry, are you using gadgets?
yeah, sometimes I'm using gadget depending on the characters. Ah, come on. And the trick is at some point you pretty much know which mission will level up your character faster. Like I don't know if you've seen some of my Doctor Strange videos. Essentially, there's one video when my Doctor Strange went from I don't know, combat rating 30 to like combat rating 50 or 60.
Right now.
Yeah, that video should be amongst my other videos right now.
Sensors are showing that the Phantom Zone projector is active. What kind of idiocy would inspire you to go near that?
Like essentially, once you reach tier 2, if you play the Catwoman mission, that will allow you to push your character to tier 3. And once you reach tier 3, if you play the it's a mission in the safe house or the police station, I don't recall which one. That mission usually helps you to push you to tier 4. Once you reach tier 4, all you really need to do is to play the various duos, and that should push you to tier 5 fairly quickly.
General Zod, the trap has sprung. But Kal-El is
Sonic, he using Quantium. Are you using gadgets right now?
No, right now I'm using Quantum. But I do have various characters that can
Oh,
use.
thanks.
For a long time, Quantum was seen as the most powerful power ever by many. There were a few reasons for that. There were a few glitches that you can do thanks to some of the gadget powers. Like essentially, if you spammed the time bomb at some point, you would do insane amounts of damages. And also, there were a few powers that you could use to glitch certain missions. But of course, at some point, they nerfed the poor Quantum. Although it's still fairly powerful, but just not as powerful as it used to be, and not as powerful as some of the later power that were upgraded. But I love playing Quantums. The effects look really nice. Like you can see the nice
I'm
blue.
only good with hard light. Tell you the truth, I have used every power expected Earth.
Hard Light is a pretty good power. If you enjoy using combos, it's a fun power to use. I have to admit I haven't used Earth all that much. I have a couple of Earth characters that I only played in the very early missions, so I'm gonna have to play Earth at least a bit more. And there's Nature. I don't think I have ever played any Nature characters, so I'm gonna have to give it a try at some point.
You will not escape the Phantom Zone, humans, as General Zod commands.
I thought we were going to play with Superman ?
Yeah, I was
I
going
make
to.
a terrible healer.
I was going to, and then someone requested that I play with Galactus instead. And here we are. Sorry for the disappointment.
Me to Jason, I am good with hard light.
I have a couple of hard light video that I've been meaning to make. I'll try to make at least a few over the weekend. I'm not sure why our friend divining is burning so much power. No one seems to be taking all that much damage.
Do you think Hard Light is strong multiverse?
Oh yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. The only drawback is that because of the combos, you can get fairly easily interrupted. But they really gave it quite a boost with the advanced mechanics. Although we don't see that many Arlight players in endgame, and I can sort of
Never
understand why.
seen you play PvP. Man, I wish we can bring back close popularity.
I haven't played much PvP for quite a while. Essentially, the summer of Origin Crisis, I played a lot of PvP, and I got a little burnt out on PvP, I guess. Essentially, during that summer, if you did not have a win, you could not get marks of. I'm not sure which marks. Let's say marks of triumph. Is it triumph? No. I think it was Mark of Valor already back then. Anyway, essentially, if you did not have a win back then, you did not have marks. It was pretty much that simple. And their idea was to loot lock people after one win. So let's say there was 5 maps available daily, and once you got a win in one of the maps, you were loot locked until the next day. And if you did not get a win, you got no marks. That's how it was working for a bit. And holy crap! And the matchmaking is garbage. I'm sorry to say that.
I
but
will try to give this series emotion.
So the matchmaking was pretty much garbage. You would end up a player in cash gear facing a tier 4 player in full vengeance gear. It was a nightmare. So once I was able to get my vengeance gear, I didn't really want to PvP after that. So I only PvP'd once in a while, and like the last time I played PvP, I think it was with my Captain Marvel character, and it was to get the PvP chest that you can get that looks like the Captain Marvel style. That's probably the last time I did any real PvP. I've been promising myself to play some more PvP, but I keep on finding reasons not to. But if maybe this weekend I'll try to give it a try.
Boo. I failed.
Oh, sorry about that. Not sure why our friend Divining is burning so much power. My guess would be that she's probably trying to do some DPS. We'll see when we see the scoreboard. The mask or the gloves? So let's see. 132, 139. Let's go for the mask.
Do you lick Baber Justin?
Favorite Justin. Just give me a second. No, not really. Not really. I'm not a Bieber fan. Sorry if. I hope I'm not disappointing you. So, and you were asking a bit earlier about. I don't know which one was asking about the combat rating. So essentially, you can see right now my shoulders are item level 131, and I got some really nice 139 shoulders. And the same with the mask. The mask is 139, and the mask I have is 132. So I'm going to replace my gear. So if we look right now, my combat rating, the equipped combat rating, that's the gear that I'm wearing right now, is 150. Although my overall combat rating is 152. There's probably a weapon or something that I'm not using somewhere in here. So let's make our shoulders into controller shoulders, and let's equip that. And let's see. So you can see
You are not.
our equipped combat rating was raised to 151 because we got some better shoulders. Like our shoulders here are 131, those are 139, so it's a bit better. And the same with the mask. We're going to upgrade our mask. So it may or may not upgrade our combat rating, it depends. So okay, so it wasn't enough to push us to 152, but still. So essentially, to increase your combat rating, you need to increase the level of your gear. So the higher level your gear will be, and the higher your combat rating will be. So let's get out of here.
If you add my PSN, could you help me, because I'm doing something wrong?
Sure. Let's go back to our base first. So let's imprint our new shoulders and our new mask. I see.
It's Smoke 2357.
That's your PSN or your character? Oh, our combat rating. So you can see our overall combat rating now is 153. Not sure what we have with our DPS that raises our combat rating a bit more. We'll see.
PSN.
So let's use one of our total recovery kits because I don't feel like farming right now. But before we do that, what did I do with my mailbox? Oh, there it is. And I just realized I'm not sure if I have. Let's get that. Let's get that. And do I have...
How did you change that armor piece from tank to controller?
Essentially, I change it from tank to DPS. It's when you get what is known as unattuned gear. Well, actually, no, it was unattuned gear that I turned into a DPS gear. Unless you mean my armory. Essentially, I have my DPS armory, which is this one. Although I DPS pretty much in tank gear. Once in a while, I'll have some DPS gear also. But usually I use the same gear as a tank or as a DPS because I don't really want to as a tank, as a troll and as a TPS because I don't really want to have multiple gear. Already I have some PvP gear, so PvP gear, PvE gear that's more than enough. Although if I get a really nice DPS gear that's as good as some controller gear, then I may decide to have some DPS gear. But usually what I'll do is that I'll build my controller gear and I'll use the very same gear to DPS. It gives a weaker DPS because my precision isn't quite as high as it should be, but it's not that bad. And now I'm going to need a focusing element 8 because I guess my Magneto has all of my focusing elements. Let's see if we can get some from the broker. Focusing. Actually, let's just go element 8. Oh, let's buy one. That'll be quicker and simpler than loading my Magneto character and trading stuff between characters. So let's recover our exhibits. Which one is it? The purple one. As you can see, I still have a lot of crap that I did not get the exhibits from. Oh, I played too much Destiny, I guess, today.
How do you trade between tunes?
You use your shared bank ideally. Like if you look at your bank, or if you look at the bank in the watchtower, if you don't have a base for reasons, you see you have something that is called the shared bank. So whatever items you put in the shared bank, all your characters have access to this. Which reminds me, I should give it a look to see if there's something I want to give my... Oh, let's give him those shoulders. And that's pretty much it. So if you get... But it's not everything that you can share. There are things that you just cannot share even between your characters. But if you have things that you can share, then you can put them in your shared bank. And then when you load in your next character, you can look into his shared bank and see the item. You can also use the mail to mail items to your characters. I wouldn't recommend that. So let's see. So let's use our total recovery kit. Oh, wrong one. Let's use our total recovery kit on our shoulders. And I'm not sure if I'll have enough. Oh yeah, should be good. Oh, they're going to fix the archives so that it actually works at some
I
point.
also play Destiny. I have a 335 Titan.
Oh, good for you. Mine is at best 315. And we tried to do one of the Prison of Elders earlier tonight, and holy crap, the third guy that was with us was goddamn awful. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to use my Magneto after all. Oh, now I'm so sad. Okay, so you're going to be able to see live how we can share things. I guess I'm gonna have to empty my shared bank at least a bit. So let's remove that, let's remove that, let's remove that, let's remove that, and let's remove that. Well, that should do it. So these
No
are,
prob, I could run you through King's Fall.
maybe. So this is the Type 8 interface we bought. These are the exhibits we got back. Although we're going to need, I think it's 24. So we have 21 right now. We'll probably need at least 3 more. So let's make 3 more greens, just to be sure. Holy crap, the menu is there, freezing a bit. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go back. And where's the focusing element? There it is. So let's load our friend Magneto. I wish the recipes were shared amongst all the characters. It would save a bit of trouble like that. So once you've loaded your second character, I have to go to my. Let's go to our other base first. So you go into your shared bank, and you can see the items that my friend Galactus did put there. So let's pick that up, pick that up, pick that up. Now let's get rid of some of the junk I have. And let's go make ourselves a brand new mod. Holy crap. I guess the archives really doesn't work yet because I keep on needing to reselect everything for the archive once in a while. And I guess I won't bother this time. So let's go into our mods 8. So we want to create a green mod for our Galactus. So let's do that. So we go back to our shared bank. Put the green mod in here. Where? Oh, there it is. Then we go back to our friend Galactus. And before I get the mod back, I'm going to show you a little something first. So let's switch to controller. So I'm going to use, let's burn this first. And let's use our power over time. You can see the power over time of my Galactus give 503 power. So every 5 seconds, I'm going to give 503 power. Now let's try that again just to be sure it's clear for everyone. So we cast power over time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 503 power. So every 5 seconds, we will get a tick of 503 for about 20 seconds. So let's wait for that to... And you can see the lightning bolt underneath my Galactus name. That means that the power over time is going. And there we go, it's gone. So now let's put our little mod. You can see our mod gives us 43 vitalization, 49 vitalization, and 43 dominance. And let's see what our shoulders give us. 10% critical power magnitude. So let's put that mod into our shoulders. And that mod made us jump from 503 to 506. So it's not a big deal. Sure, if you add up all the mods, okay, it does add up a bit. But it's not that big an issue if you don't... So now we have a brand new green mod in our shoulders. Ain't that sweet? And the combat rating of our Galactus is up to 151 now. Not sure why. Let's go back to DPS. Obviously there's something I have here that I don't have with my troll. Oh, the gloves, 129. What gloves do I have as a troll? Oh, 139. That is strange. So my troll should be higher than my DPS. $122, 131, 34, 24. The helmet is different. 139. Oh, 123. Okay, so I can see. So let's go try and play another mission. So we just played Phantom Zone. We could try, let's cure for Phantom Zone Elite and we'll see what happens. So for the Phantom Zone mission, we had a really good group, so it went pretty smooth.
This is Waller. You are now
Well, here we should be fine too.
By now you are intimately aware of our arrangement.
The 134 is the lower of us,
Force X,
but 172, 165, and me at 151, we should be fine. Of course, it always depends. Maybe our friends at 173 or 165 will think that they're so powerful they can solo the mission. It could be. have to admit, I almost prefer when there's no tank. That way I can pretty much do all the crowd control I want. Without worrying about the tank. I've shown the Legend training room not too long ago. If you notice, it's pretty much a room like this one. I'm not sure if it's exactly this one, but it's one of the rooms from this map that they used for that. Oh, 133. I'm not sure if I have the style though. Do I have the style? I don't know.
I'm going to look for GA. You take care of the ninjas.
No, I guess not.
those ninjas a burning they won't forget. Also, steal some stuff.
I don't think Raish and Green Arrow are having tea.
is a brilliant man. There is only a single mind that could challenge him, and he is the father of my child. I kindly send this message to you as a warning. Do not challenge the League. Do not interfere, or you will end up a rather sad footnote in history.
city. I promise you won't get that foot back.
Rachel Gecko will just Lazarus pit him a new foot.
You are fools.
Probably should go for the ancient
Remain
tome, but it's only a book
fools
that's flat on the
till
floor.
day you die.
Well, at least he's learning.
And that's what's important. Now,
What
if
the
only
heck?
you
Let's go
would.
for the tome anyway.
This is how I know that you care.
It's getting pretty late, so I guess that's going to be it for now. So it was a few pretty smooth runs. Uh, Tomorrow and this weekend, essentially, I'll probably try to make various group missions, either with, I guess my Galactus could be an option, maybe with my Magneto, or maybe with some of my other characters, and we'll see. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.